Okay, today we're going to talk about the NCLEX exam and registering for that. So that means you're close to graduation, so congratulations. So let me share you my screen. So the first thing you have to decide is where you're going to apply for your license. Which state, Illinois or Missouri? And you want to apply in the state you're going to work in first. So if you think you're going to work at Christian Northeast or DePaul, then you're going to apply in Missouri. If you're going to work at Alton Memorial, then you're applying for Illinois. If you're not sure, you're going to have to take your best guess, possibly. Now, when you apply in Missouri and you can work in Missouri for 90 days as a graduate nurse and get paid RN wages. You cannot do that in Illinois. You can't work as a graduate nurse until you've passed the board exam. So if that makes a difference to you. So for the Missouri board, this paper will tell you exactly what you need to do for them. You can complete the application online. You go to this website and complete the application. Okay, you want to complete the application for RN by examination. Okay, do not check it by endorsement. That means you already have a license already. So you want to go by examination. You fill out that form. I will send all your names into the Missouri Board of Nursing. Okay. So you won't have to worry about my signature. We'll just send that in as a group. The next thing you'll do is you register, and you'll get more information about this in just a second. Take a test with Pearson VUE. The cost to do this is $200. Okay. There's a cost to fill the application out for Missouri, which I can't remember what that is. And there's a cost for Pearson. So there'll be two bills you'll pay for this. There's a website to register with Pearson VUE. You'll have to pay, you have a credit card or debit card to use that site. So what will happen in your application, put in a email that you're checking regularly. And I would use a personal email rather than your Lewis and Clark email in case there's any problems with losing your Lewis and Clark email. So use an email that you check regularly, because what they're going to do is when all the requirements are in, they're going to check the state and the Pearson VUE will check. And if both things come match, then you'll get your authorization to test by email. So your ATT will come by email. Okay, so you need to watch for that. After your degree is conferred, so for you guys, it will be middle of May, and the degree is conferred. You send a transcript to Missouri Board of Nursing, and the address is right there. You have to request that. We do not request those, meaning Diane, me, Dr. Colburn, whatever. We're not going to request those. You have to do that. So you can go online, or you can go to the enrollment and request to have the transcript sent. Now wait to have that sent until the degree is conferred. Okay, you can even request it now, but you have to put on that you want after the degree is conferred. If they send it early, it won't go through. Okay, so you have to wait till after the degree is conferred. Then you'll get your authorization to test email, ATT, and that will tell you how to set up the exam. Somebody had a question. Matt asked me the same application for Florida. I'm not sure, Matthew, for Florida. Have a look at it, and if you have any questions, you can give us a holler and stuff, but it's probably pretty similar, I would imagine. Usually the different states have different application forms. It's different. So let's switch to Illinois. So the Missouri examination can go in early. You can fill out the Missouri application now. If you know you're going to work at Christian Northeast, for example, you can fill out that application now for Missouri. They want it even up to 3 months ahead of time, so you're good to apply for them. For Illinois, I would wait until you've passed your HESI or close to the end of the semester. For Illinois testing, there's a website here you go to, you fill out the application online. Okay, there's instructions and then there's the online application. So for Illinois, or for both states, you'll need a background check. And Illinois will give you some information about where to go to do the background check. A lot of our students go to Killerman Investigations in Glen Carbon. That's where most of our students go. And I apologize for my phone ringing. If you're an LPN, you do not need to do a background check. They just have a different form. LPNs need to complete the CTNUR form. Okay. They do not need a background check. Same thing, you register to take the NCLEX with Pearson, and you pick that. So at the completion of the semester, and if you've been conferred, then this information will be sent to this, your names will be sent to the state, okay? Illinois is a little different. I have to wait to send the names till you have completed all your requirements and the degree has been conferred. So it's a little later for me to send the information to the state. So that's going to hold you up just a little bit, okay? So usually if you've passed the HESI early in this, before the semester is over, then I can send those names a lot earlier. If it takes you longer to pass the HESI, I have to wait a little bit to send your names. Okay, so that sometimes can take a little time. You will see a website down below here, this NCSBN. You want to check out the site. There's a detailed candidate test exam policy or a detailed test booklet. That's an exam guide in this document. And it tells you, gives you an idea what to say for the NCLEX. It will tell you what lab reports they want you to look at, things you want to know, all kinds of information you want to know. So you want to check out that site. Okay. Yeah, and Diane sends all this information. Let's see. This, excuse me, this booklet that Diane sent out to everybody, it kind of says the same thing, but gives you a little more information about applying for the NCLEX. This will give you a lot of information about what you need to do the day of the test, what to bring. When you register for the exam, make sure that your first and last names are exactly the same on your ID. Okay, you're going to have to provide an ID to test that day. And make sure those are the same, because if they are different, they will not allow you to test, and you're going to have to re-register and pay the fee again. Okay, so make sure that's complete and they match. This will give you a lot of information about what to bring, what not to bring on the test day. So you can read through that. So what you want to do is you want to be make sure you keep studying, keep doing test questions even after you're done with the semester. You know, you're not quite done yet until you pass this test. So keep studying, keep looking over. Some students like UWorld. I have a lot of students who said they like to prepare for doing that. You have the NCLEX adaptive quizzing from Elsevier. You got first started your program, so you still have that. You can work through those questions. You will have a review course that they haven't confirmed yet for me what the dates are, but I'll let you know that as soon as I hear at the end of the semester. So you make sure you take advantage of those things to prepare for the test. They talk about rescheduling and taking, you know, if you get sick or something like that, how to reschedule the exam. Make sure you know where you're going that day, because you can't be late. They won't allow you to test. you get good sleep, you rest the night before, you know, all those kind of things, because you want to pass this test the first time, you know, you don't want to spend the money again. Then after you pass the test, there will be another fee, of course, to get the license. Okay. And you can get, for a lot of people around this area, they like to be licensed in both states. Because Missouri and Illinois are so close, a lot of times they have licenses in both states. So when you get licensed in one state, it's easy to get the license in the other. You just fill out the paperwork and you're getting licensed. Then it's my endorsement. But so questions. This I will tell you that you can't have any keeping any materials with you. You have a locker for you to put things in, watches, scarves, all kinds of things like that. Lip balm, you can't have nothing in there with it. So Anna, there might be test dates for Illinois. You'll find that out when you get your HT. When you get that email, it will tell you where to go to schedule exam dates, and there'll be dates or spots in Illinois and Missouri. You can take the exam any place; it won't matter. So Andrew, yeah, pretty close to. It doesn't have to be really after graduation, but pretty close. Okay. So, you know, like middle of May, if you've passed your exam already, HESI exam, you can go ahead and do that. Oh, yeah, and you can probably test before July. Usually, some people can get in in June. You know, the registrar knows that you guys need to test, so she will process your graduation quickly. So it'll be mid-May. So if you pass your HESI, you'll be done. She'll have the process mid-May, and you'll get your. I'll send your names into the state, or you'll be able to send your transcript to Missouri. So you'll be testing for sure in June usually. That's no problem. Bridget asking about the pinning ceremony. I do not know. We have not talked about that. We're hoping we can do something because the restrictions being lessened.
So Sherry, the students who are testing in Illinois, do you just automatically send in the whole class roster? Or do they need to notify
It's pretty
you?
straightforward applying for it, and the sheets that we gave you will really help if you just follow through those. The school code numbers on that sheets that we gave you, so you'll need that.
Sherry, can you hear me? Hello?
This booklet will give you a lot of information about taking the exam, but you'll get the more information if the details candidate exam bulletin. That will give you the test guide. Oh, this is, yeah, I couldn't hear you, Diane. That's weird.
Weird. Okay. I typed it out.
You know what? I'm gonna send in the whole class roster. I think
Okay.
it's just easier to send in the whole class roster to Missouri and to Illinois, and that way there's no, if the last minute you decide to go one way or the other, that you don't have to notify me that your name is just sent in. So
Perfect.
I'll send it in the whole roster.
Can you hear me now, Sherry? That's weird. I think she's mentally blocked me out. All right, I'm muting myself again. Bye, everybody.
I can hear you, Diane. Can anybody hear me?
Sherry, can you hear Tracy?
Okay, it's just Dr. Banovic that can't hear us.
Okay, that's
Hi,
weird.
everybody.
So I guess if you guys have questions, you're gonna have to type it out because it doesn't sound like Sherry can hear
That's funny.
anybody.
Tracy, did you say something? Or Diane? Because I can't hear you guys.
We're
It's really
talking about
weird.
just we're talking about Dr. Banovic and she can't hear us. Sorry, Sherry. I miss you too, Chris. Hi, guys.
Yeah, that's right. I can't hear anybody. That's so weird. Oh, you know what? Maybe because I have my speaker on mute. Dummy.
Can you hear us now? Can you
I
hear
can
us?
hear you now.
Okay.
I bet you were talking about me. Yeah.
So if anyone wants to ask a question now, go ahead.
Yeah, technology is great when you can figure it out. Smart enough to turn the computer volume on. Wonder why I can't hear anybody.
Yeah,
Jeez.
it happens. No one?
Bueller.
No one has a question? So Sherry,
Everybody
when
should take
will...
I was gonna say, I think everybody should try to take the test as soon as possible. Whenever you wait a long time, it seems like people don't do as well. So yeah, as soon as you possibly can, get it scheduled, do that.
Exactly. Don't wait thinking you're going to study more. Or, studies have shown you're more likely to pass the sooner you take it.
So Sherry, if they want to review this video, when and where do they go to do that?
I will send a link out for that. I need to have it uploaded to the YouTube page, Lewis and Clark YouTube page, and I'll send a link out for that.
Okay.
That should be pretty quick.
Okay. So yeah, so if you guys have questions later on when it's closer to time to do all of this stuff, you can just review the recording. And then, of course, if you have additional questions, you can reach out to Tracy.
I don't think anybody knows about that yet.
Yeah. So I am leaving on medical leave at the end of this in a week and a half. So Dr. Colburn will be replacing me. So that's why she's joining us today to kind of hear all the excitement. So yeah, Dr. Colburn will be able to help you with things.
Be kind.
So Catherine, for the background check, I would you usually have 90 days for the background check. So I usually wait till like later April, so you have plenty of time there's no conflict with any problems with that. So April. No, Chris, you can apply before I submit the list of names. I just wait to probably next month or so to apply for Illinois. Okay, if there's no other questions, then you guys are free. So
You're free.
You're free. You're free. So let us know if you have any other questions, or things may come up as you fill out the exam. Oh, there's another question. Oh, okay. You're welcome, Bridget.
Okay, I guess we're done here.
I guess we're done.
All right. Bye, everybody. Have a great week.
You are welcome, Michaela, Esmeralda. So, yeah, have a good week. Shanique, you're welcome.